In this video, I will show you how to use a broom control within Power Apps Canvas app to clean up the unwanted or unused resources within your application. Now, this is useful when you're publishing your application, and then if you want to have a more optimized version of the app containing only the relevant controls which have been used within the application. So just to give you a context, this is like a application which has lot of images over here, right? So I'm using lot of images. Now how these images are being uploaded is just clicking on insert, and then I go into display or the media, and then I have this image, and then I add a image. I attach it to an image. I can use stock images, or I can upload it from my uh, local machine, or I can select none for the image. Now, any image you upload, if you go in the left hand side over here, you will see this media. So any image you upload, you will find it over here. So take for example, my project demands that I need to upload some stock images. So I'll go into stock, cut out people. I'll just select one image over here. Now again, I will go into that stock image, upload stock image, cut out people, and maybe I'll just say, let's assume I'll just select multiple images at once, and I will get a whole list of images which I can use within the application. Now, as in when you build an app, quite possible that you may end up with a lot of images within your application. So I have this image over here, I have this image over here I'm using, and maybe let's not use this image. So let me delete this image. Now, once I delete this image will still reside over here, right? So we have an option. So now out of this over here, so you'll see whole bunch of images, but not all the images are used within your application, right? Now, earlier there was no way, but now Microsoft has introduced a new feature called as a remove feature, remove unused media feature, or I call it as a broom control. So if you click on broom, what happens is like it will remove all the images which are not referenced directly or indirectly within your application. So let's try out this. Okay. So we have so many images over here. Let's click on remove unused media. Now, as you see, the image has been reduced to what, 7 images. So I've got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven different type of images. Seven or yeah, 7 images of different types. Now, if I remove this image, which is basically sticker omgu.png, and I click on remove unused media, that image is gone. So this is like a nice feature which you can use to optimize the usage of content within your application. Now, I know that like many people would like to do this exercise at the end of the development of the application, like once the application is almost ready, then it is trying to comment the code and clean up all those item mess which gets created during the authoring process. So you can use this broom feature. Now, this is only not limited to images. So if you go into say data, if you're utilizing say data within your application, so uh, I have like couple of data sources which I have attached. So let's add another data source. So I add booking agents, I add airports, I add airlines, and I add say books. Okay. Now in the table, so this is the table preview over here. Now in this table preview, let's connect to say airlines. Okay. Now I have added this table and I have connected the fields over here, right? Now I have an option to select whatever field I want. Let me remove the additional columns which it comes with the table. So I just want say name. Okay. I'm just showing you from an example perspective. So yeah, this is the name field, okay, name of the airlines. Now remember, in the data source we have added activities, airlines, booking agent, and I've added airlines again as well, airlines underscore one. I've added books. So if I go over here, I can add airlines again. Now if I just type in airlines or airport or any other data source, I can go ahead and add it over here. So if you click on see all tables, you can add multiple data source. Okay. Now, as you see, these are the data source, but only one data source is used. Now we have this new feature called as broom. So if you click on this broom feature, it will automatically remove the data source not currently in use. So I know out of this only airline is used. Rest all I have added, but I haven't utilized. So if you click on this, what it will do, it will try to remove the data source so that you have a clean system when you publish or deploy the solution to a different environment. Okay, so it's always a good feature, so all the developers should know about it before you even publish your app or be ready for the next deployment. Make sure that you clean up the data source so that that consumes less resource, and it is also easy for the person who's maintaining the code. Now we have seen that this clean broom feature or the cleanup feature is available with data, it is available with media, and it is also available with power automate. So think about it, like if you add a multiple flows over here. So I have added this multiple flows. So I have one flow. Say let's assume you connected multiple flows over here, and then you linked it with say one of the button control, or you might be utilizing in some of the logic in your canvas app. You have an option to remove the unused flow. So if you click on remove unused flows, any flow which are not being used within the application, it will remove it from the system. So that's it, folks. This is just like a high level gist of how you can basically use the broom feature to clean up the data source, the images, and the power automate flows which are unused within your application in canvas app. Thanks for watching.